Vitality are still proving with this new lineup. They're still proving. They've done well, but they're still proving.
Ooh, nice start from Halzerk. That one's gonna feel good, but the pressure's on. The chase is in. Oh! Halzerk making that P2000 work. Spinks, he's been the best player for Vitality. ZywOo's been a little under the weather. He said, let me take that space, support me, and now give it a chance to do everything. 3 players emerge from the smoke. The Glock just can't find a home versus any of them, but it was still a nice recovery to get that bomb down.
And I like that anger because it shows that they believe in themselves, not that they expected to lose.
Yeah, if you get completely swamped like that and you're not pissed off at yourself, you're not meant for this competition.
Why are you playing? Why are you playing?
MP9 to deal with the pistols here, so it's going to very much be Vitality losing pistol. Get nothing in the follow-up too often. Victims of comebacks, heartbreaks, misery.
Oh my god.
Mezzi arrives on the B site. Tons of damage done here for the 3 remaining members of Vitality who will take over the Coffin's control. Elige rotating in. Bomb gets chucked over, and that bomb should be planted. No, sir. Elige chucks out the frag grenade to finish this one off. It's looking like 3 alive, but we've also got ZywOo in a clutch, so you never let your guard down.
That was a good molly. He couldn't... surely not.
Dude, I mean, as he's falling, peeks deep to CT, and that's where Floppy's going to best them, making sure that ZywOo can't get up to his wild antics.
But they'll need a little bit more, and look who's coming.
Yeah, first gun round, you're going to let Elige off his leash. Oh boy. Oh no!
Oh my god.
Elige shoots 1 bullet. Gives away what could have been an excellent opening. Let's see if the teammates can recover. As he sits and has to put his full faith in teammates to pick up slack that he left on the table. An uncharacteristic mechanical failure from someone who holds himself to the highest of standards. Halzerk giving utility here for Floppy to peek behind, doing a great job of just taking these players back so far, and only 4 rounds in. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But the individual levels of Elige's teammates is enough to prop him up and keep Complexity moving forward. 2v4 to try and press into this site. 3rd rotator's over. We get, of course, the anchor inside of Arch side, as the second T has yet to be confirmed, and now that he is, they both face, they both fall, and Complexity give no leeway, barring that Elige hiccup down middle. And Elige hopes to join them, his teammates, before the commitment comes out of Vitality. Met by smoke, and a flash to boot. JT peeks around, does damage, but there's 2 deaths here. Big cleanup from Grim, and then Elige! Through the CT smoke, he topples what managed to get through that smoke, that front-facing smoke that cuts off Apex and Spinks. Spinks' successful lurk over on A doesn't net them much, but the bomb has managed to get through construction.
Yeah, and we do have a boost on quad. They have no idea that this is here. Of course, Apex is just about to walk up. I don't think he has an angle on Elige's head from this position, but surely the kill is incoming.
He sees this. Oh man, this could be such a wonderful moment for Apex. He just has to nail both, and he will! Oh. The B defense ripped apart by Bonaparte. And now as he grabs AK backside, Vitality are looking for their first. 0-6 up until that moment. Apex slips through with bomb, took everything onto his own shoulders, and just looks to lock in the kill versus Floppy, who gets in close, dying out. A trio of frags out of Apex.
He's done it all and put it to bed. Instead, Vitality, open the door.
Oh, but Halzerk, this is new. Hits the player in the background, Op presence.
So perfect.
Just starts cranking the cannon down Banana. Elige tries to get frisky in middle, looking to be the playmaker once more, but now sitting confidently at the bottom of Complexity's scoreboard. While Cole sit pretty 6-1, there is a single piece of this puzzle that's not quite finding its mark, and that is Elige. Not that he'll be deterred by a slow start. He's just got to keep his head on straight and hope his teammates pick up this slack. Halzerk overwhelmed by Flamesy, flashbang out from Grim. He's gonna peek around it, and they line up for a bunch of damage, but Vitality have managed to get through.
Ooh, there's the leverage. It's the eco round into the 2nd round in a row.
Floppy feeling a little more frisky this time into Boiler. He'll go versus Spinks. This could be such a key duel. With the flash, he peeks out, but he looks the wrong way. Not expecting Floppy to be that aggressive inside of the Boiler, in contrast to his usual top balk or under balk positioning.
I think the scariest part for Vitality right now is they're getting outdone in almost every opening setup, right? In terms of preparation coming into the start of these rounds, Complexity's kills all look like very methodical, well thought out, and we're not seeing massive flicks or anything. We're just seeing perfectly timed peaks.
A level of comfort on Inferno the Complexity can hang on to. JT gun back out as he hears them coming at him. It's a spray and a half and a necessary banana, so we're gonna get this Elige and Grim combo pressure to the back sight, but a molly that doesn't burn out Nubox. Grim is given a pocket to play, and Vitality have made a mistake, and this could be costly. Oh, but he steps, gets hurt, and still sprays damage out. ZywOo barely standing, but he'll take that top rope on Orange, has to plant instead. And what's left of Complexity comes rolling over through the CT spawn. Hulzerk on the prowl with a Molotov in hand, a frag grenade to boot from Floppy. But an angle head by ZywOo, just don't miss. Hulzerk creeps in, wide swing punished, and no trade out from Hulzerk. It is Mezzy to get closer towards construction door. Hulzerk not feeling like he has a road to enter, and sure enough, Complexity will let them in.
Ooh, there's a moment.
Very nice indeed. Grim gonna try to get out with something, but only the one. Then at least Hulzerk keeps the numbers even.
Bomb is back on steps, and again, they're not in a position
for this retake to happen. Molotov Nubox is great, right? Excellent usage of the util, but a missed chance with the op. And as Floppy gets ever closer, this Coffin's position cleared out. Now they've got two Vitality members very much stuck in dark. Floppy trying to fight forward. ZywOo given his chance to shine, and as Elige gets in late, it's a triple from ZywOo.
That was delicious.
Welcome to Inferno.
That's a good point. That was the only aggressive peak that they took on this side.
It's like when he couldn't do it, then none of us can.
Baby.
But here we get it. The CT's coming at the pistol. T's are very much set up, but instantly we get a couple kills out from Vitality, and then the response. Hulzerk and Floppy onto the chase. ZywOo tapping at heads. Tries to keep it composed, but JT will best him, and Apex has to come up big. Needs to lead through into A. Stopped by Floppy. Complexity will kick this half off with success as they did the last.
Just in time, but still good pace here for Complexity.
Yeah, Apex calling that they're running by. Spinks tries to turn from Flash. Then the site players activate. Chance for Apex. He's gonna swing, and Grim gets two headshots. Hulzerk's up from short. ZywOo in the corner. All they need. Put ZywOo in the pocket and let him thrive.
What was this? What was the swing on the wrap right there? Those are the kind of pushes we want to see from Complexity in the first half.
Agreed.
You know, to get info back to help your teammates on the other side of the map. We see how important it was they went at that exact second.
Yes, sir. Just something disruptive. And this round, something aggressive. Flamesi's out of bullets, and he's got nowhere to run. Elige tracks him on the smoke. Ooh, but Apex is gonna recover it. Keeping Elige muted throughout this opening map, 4 and 11. Finally, when he gets something going for himself, it is instantly taken right back. Hulzerk has been sharp on these attacks, and he is ahead of the smoke. He crawls in, and he catches Apex on the peak, but the dark player is Spinks.
They don't seem worried about it.
Do they clear him? Oh, they half-ass it. And because of that, Spinks given a great chance now. Oh, he gets the one in the back. Floppy to recover a little bit of space. A 1v3 queued up for Floppy. And he's already one kill deep. A better gun is to be had right behind him. Molotov chucked over towards Coffins, but that M4, it's empty. The reload comes in. ZywOo already trying to challenge Smoke to give him space, but as he goes out for the swing, Mezzy will catch him, making sure that Vitality continue to close the gap. This time they are going for the balcony. This time it is the emphasis. We wanted Mezzy into the pit. He hears them dropping down. Nobody's cleared him. He peeks around and gets one. 2 kills back for Complexity. They have found a site, and there's nobody inside of it, as has been the situation all so often. Frag grenade into the corner.
Oh my god, it stops the plant!
Apex fires off the cannon.
This is where Elige and Mini Pit can play a big role.
Hulzerk, oh, he could be compromised. Grim does indeed hold off on short. Spinks tries to line him up. Complexity breaking back through. Pressure comes in with the full-blown exec. Apex could open smoke. First one goes around, and ZywOo, from the back of this site, misses his 3rd shot, but at least 2 dead. It's numbers advantage here for Vitality and close pressure as well. JT hands busy, sprays off the mark. MP9 tries to connect, won't. And as one smoke soon fades, Elige has another to put up. It will land on the CT cross. This opens up Floppy, who's playing with the AWP to maybe hold off on Coffin. 2 players left side, and a missed chance on the AWP. So JT gets down into the pit, and Elige coming back in from Banana as the AWP shot hits. JT keeps his head down. Complexity back with the edge. Complexity back with momentum until Spinks shaves one off to send that tremor down Complexity, but it's all good. They shake in the post plant, they hang on for dear life, and they hold this.
Yeah, Floppy the hybrid gets the op, goes onto the deep angle. When they saw him swinging out, they knew.
This is everybody other than Elige on Complexity coming into their own and doing what they have to try and go map up. Now, 2-player space. That's the one rifle that CT's had to work with. JT has to keep this on a swivel. The flank is coming up behind him. It is Zaiwu who's about to grab an AK, but he gets caught. JT cautious enough to keep things in full control.
And the bomb just figuring out which side it could go to, but it's open on both ends. As they wait out this one smoke.
High pressure situation there for JT up in apps.
Yeah, he put his cape on. Saved the day, though.
You'll let him grab those weapons. As he pops up, he'll make sure to stop Flamesy. Last player challenges and wins it. But Apex not going to go for this clutch. This is a 12th round for Complexity. Wow. 3 rounds, Mohan,
not
to
bad.
take away Vitality's map pick.
Yeah, not bad, man. And the way that they were another full buy. And I wonder, they can't afford an op, so they're not going to have an op on this round.
Makes him a little nervous. Apex jump spotting. Flamesy on high alert. Nicely done. Elige hits the ground with nothing. Flashbang as well here to challenge the... Oh, no, smoke. Denied vision. Grab bomb. Perfection. Zaiwu catches JT this round. Vitality can do no wrong. Holzerk will be toppled by Apex, and that is double digits both teams.
That was beautiful. And they might turn this into a split through Arch. They've got Elige waiting.
Spinks better be ready. He's got to be prepared for multiple bodies. They're already out, and now he knows it.
He can't repeak. They're going B. They are going to go B.
Mezzi looking to go for the peek. He could catch the bomb. He's got it.
What?
They drop it. And while Apex jiggles towards CT spawn, this is now a recovery mission. One man to do it. Nobody else other than Elige. What was an opening gets closed in on Grim. He gets something back, but that bomb is still in the possession of Vitality. Mezzi hot on their heels, and it is the French to hang on. They go deep down mid. Grim, it is too much of an ask. The opening, they felt it, but Grim, no way. In no world.
30 seconds. And they are just going to vacate over towards the B site. Much scarier for Grim to go A, but at this point, they can play time. He has one chance to make a read on a frag, but he's got to get the bomb and go. They are not camping this. Yeah, less than 10 seconds.
As long as this Coffin player doesn't die, and it is Zaiwu, so don't expect it. This is done. He doesn't even have the time. Runs in, 3 seconds to the clock. He's toast. And Vitality push it OT.
Oh, man. Is it a mistake? Is it a mistake? I mean, it's hard to say. They go for the reclaim on mid because they don't have Arch control.
The question remains, will Elige get online in this opening map? Forward apps presence again. The setup that Vitality threw out last round and never got found out. Complexity and a smoke that will not take his vision away. Elige crosses over into the pit. He's going to fire off. And there's no trade on that one. Bomb is still stuck top Banana. Elige trying to get around this smoke. Just making sure that the site is theirs for the taking is at least something to play off of. JT hands busy, spam right on top of him, but it's slightly off the mark. Can they hang on for dear life? They've got Holzerk backing up into the new box. 3 strong in construction. Missed chance. That one tagged for a little bit of damage. Holzerk still hunting. JT falls victim to the corner. Holzerk locking in. Flashbang blinds him and his enemy. And that CT challenge is coming through smoke. Zaiwu holds. Holzerk missed chance again, but slack pick up by Elige. New box, all that they hold on to. And with a Glock in hand, he's found by the frag. Vitality's retake made easy. Pressure in Banana. It's not Apex and Flamesy this time. You've got the AWP of Vitality in position. And he's been powering up. Oh, through the half wall. Then the damage onto Elige, who just can't manage much. it's going to have to be some kind of spectacular entry, but you'd assume Complexity will get preoccupied with Pit, which is not held onto. Hulzerk, he will find the opening. That's the third member down. Mezzy in the corner hanging on. Flamesy gracious through the smoke. Positions now revealed. They know where they're at, and they'll do nothing about it. Complexity.
They didn't buy the T-side off, did they? Start off?
I think in the first round, that's the shots Hulzerk missed.
They've done well with the money, that's for sure.
Calculators crunching numbers, pressure out of top Banana. And speaking of numbers, we get this triple up from Vitality. Utility in abundance. Pressure's high, damage done, Complexity by a thread, and they just keep getting pummeled by all this util. They will be fighting for double overtime by the looks of things unless somebody puts forth absolute heroics. A soul-crushing result in OT put forth by Vitality. That is Complexity and regulation with both pistols, with full conversions, each time a 6-0 start in the first half. And all of a sudden, Floppy gets up from Arch. ZywOo's gonna step into the crosshair. Floppy, a little labored, but he opens up.
They have a split.
And this is pressure on Flamesy with only 40 health.
He's on the plate.
But still, top Banana smoked, and that's gonna buy just enough time. Look at this pace out of Vitality's flank.
Just don't forget about it. Molly comes down.
That'll get him out, but oh, he delivers. The headshot's clean. JT, top fragging for Complexity, trying to do it all with a smoke in front of the Banana players. He welcomes them through it. So much secrecy for JT, and a back turn! Oh, here's Johnny, a 1v3 to give them some sort of hope in OT. Sending bullets down range. And ZywOo challenges. And he won't miss. He shall not let them peek.
We've seen that before.
Spinks up into apartments, and Vitality begin to shred Complexity the moment they thought they had hope.
Oh, that's just disgusting. The one player that will do that, running through the smoke at the bottom of Banana with rifles behind him. And he gets the double entry.
Wasn't that CS Summit? When he just ran down that B-bomb site?
Yeah, and that's just his infamous pick play, but that's right, when he turned that basically into an ace. God damn.
One of the early moments in that Vitality jersey where an entire panel of pundits were left in awe. And a community realized that we may have our hands on something special. Hulzerk's hands hold his trusty op.
For me, it was when I saw him drinking milk.
Okay. This is it. In the office. Floppy goes deep balcony. This is going to let Flamesy get close. This is going to put pressure on Elige. He's got to offer something, and he will. A kill and a half. Floppy contested. Spinks, nice tracking, and still Hulzerk's able to keep himself alive. Short player met by a Molotov. The utility timing is perfect. And as the smoke fades, the push starts to come out. ZywOo's ready to shoot, ready to lock this in. He misses, and he can't recover. Uncharacteristic miss after a beautiful round one prior. Complexity.
I mean, listen.
Here it comes, fast challenge off the flash. But two CTs hold this off. No entry from the first two. And Elige starting to get himself in that kill feed more often than not. It is Apex to grab bomb for free. It is Apex to give himself smoke and a chance in the post plant. Pressure is high from Elige as he wraps around short. Apex gets that one and doesn't take any damage in return. He starts to push up onto the graveyard. I love this reposition. Could very well catch this next player on Moto off guard. And then what if he drops into the bomb site? They come back. Complexity gonna play this as a pack. Hulzerk leads the charge. Apex, trigger discipline. He lets them all cross.
No.
He's gotten unspotted. No. Apex, as the defuse comes through, he denies, and time's on his side. Oh, has he done it? JT jumps on top by the skin of their teeth. Complexity. Again they hold.
Woo. Well, if that was an experiment to see if he could have delayed for time. And they thought that CT shoved back, no re-aggression over on Banana, no reclaim of space. It can come down to just how many entries they can deny, and a perfect spray as Floppy clears the smoke with his own ammo.
And the their plant Maintain man advantage and do not let these low HP players pull one over you.
You also have a nade on JT. He's not using it.
Missed shot. Luckily, JT here to help. Flamesy, 10 bullets in that mag. And okay! Of all the shots to hit. Now another challenge.
Woo! Okay.
It's
The hard one's fine.
It's such a love-hate relationship.
Just hit the easy ones.
Now Halzerk, blind, doesn't fire. Apex gets something unraveled on B. There is support already here. Flash will hold them back, and it's not like the bomb can come sprinting in either. It still remains bottom mid. Floppy with a glance, catches the player trying to crawl out, and that's bomb confirmed, but it's also a balcony player to creep out while B simultaneously starts to fall. A spray from Grim that gets the tree player down, but ZywOo burns him out. And as the op dives into orange, that deep line to CT remains open. Elige comes out, a challenge that ZywOo doesn't expect, but all the while, A site free for the taking.
Yeah, it's a ruse. And we go plant down. CT's as far as they possibly could be. Other side of the map in the 2-on-2. Flamesy and Spinks have actually been waiting for some time to be able to play together. Some fresh blood on this lineup, along with one of the best lurkers in the world.
First peek's good. Both players. Exactly what you want. Spinks and Flames come together. Vitality to try and nab this 17th. Oh!
What?
JT just shaves one off the play, but Grim comes out through smoke and dies empty-handed.
Yeah, there was not even a flash for him.
Nope. Just tries to challenge, gets caught. And all of Vitality now locking into the post plant. Retake utility in the form of flashbangs and no other nades.
Yeah, he's no smoke in this situation.
One just thrown out from Vitality though, blocking off CT Cross, and then another on Coffin. This is going to get so incredibly desperate, and so long as Vitality don't eat these flashbangs, then it should be angles held, and a slaughter of Complexity. Sure enough, locked in, 17 rounds.
He's without help, actually. Flamesy has no one here.
Apex just pulled away. Apex had just left. He was toying with the thought of flashing, but bombs in T-spawn for Complexity. Luckily for them, there's also a smoke in Banana, so they can use this moment to go back, but also go deep. Wrapping around the arch, balcony player spotted. Spinks ready for the next one.
He got both. 3 now coming his way.
And as they continue to come at him on his own, Spinks is looking rock solid. Back into the little pit, sidearm in hand. That's when Elige will best him. Apex out from the library, forgoes control of the site, and tries to queue up this 2v2 retake. Oh, ZywOo takes a bunch of damage, and we're gonna have Apex wrapping around, not short, but all the way through Apps, who will be exposed when he comes out Balk.
Yeah, it's gonna be Grim, the first fight, low health, back of the site. In this crossfire, ZywOo, what a shot!
Through the pillar, Grim misses, and Apex bests him to give Vitality 18.
Any bit of damage on either frag, and they get out of that situation alive. Instead, they both die, and Vitality are 1 away.
Oof.
Oh, okay. That's it, start the engine.
I don't know, man. Working with one cylinder and still sputtering out.
Okay.
Elige almost gets in with a second. Oh, he's so close to finding it, and that would have just opened up the B site. But it feels like A's tantalizing. They're gonna try to pop out from Balk again. Mezzy keeping his head down. Spinks making sure that there is no entry allowed. Almost stopping everyone, but Mezzy's here to help him. And JT has been canceled out, sectioned off, softened up, and soon to be shut up. As Vitality survive the test of Complexity, both pistols go the North Americans' way. Full conversions in each half. A 6-0 start and a slow ZywOo at the start of today. But Apex and Co. stand up to your test. Yeah, I really like that Moses was giving the shout out to TC in the post-game wrap-up, right? It felt like the game plan was certainly in place.
So good.
Now, you know, James IRL one time too. The staff is there trying to cook up a storm, and Complexity barreling through the original defenders of the A play. Elige, early kill. If he can get early success on map 2, you know, I don't put it past Elige to just be able to wipe away whatever the hell that Inferno performance was and come in with impact on Vertigo. And he was instrumental to the success of Complexity versus Heroic in that best of 1 on Vertigo to get to that 2-0 point. So in this pistol, it looks like all 3 pistols thus far in the series have Complexity's name stamped on them.
That's a nice stat to have. Sometimes sort of like, okay, well, can they do more than that? But you got to start with the pistols. It's a great sign when you can win versus the best pistoling player in ZywOo.
Okay, they're trying to take USPs away. This will be his bomb site all map long if you let him have his way. JT welcomes it. Oh, there you have it!
Oh my god.
2 kills out of Mezzy, exactly what Vitality need to have anything in this round at all. Apex, Deagle shots towards middle could have really been the next level of Vitality's success. Instead, CT's separated, but the second is inbound. Elige wasting no time into the A play to just guarantee bomb plant and what should be the conversion again.
In the last year. And that Mezzy is filling that role specifically when it comes to anchoring.
Nice walkout from Grim here. He's got timing on this B site. Oh, back's turned.
Massive.
Big one for Grim. He'll nail the first spray down. Pressure on Mezzy, who can't turn fast enough to stop that 3-man push up from the B ramp. Now, the flank is compromised. If Vitality decide to throw something at this retake attempt, it will include the base of B in their control. We get forward presence from Complexity's post plant. Apex on high alert and confirming that that forward spot is held. JT having to deal with the flash, but a great crosshair snap back to where it needs to be. And the pressure falls on the other members of Vitality to come in through the smoke with an additional layer now thrown up. So feels like this one goes from bad to worse for Vitality, and yet getting better.
Right on the RMRs, but in a stage of the major, like all of these very close games,
You gotta live with that.
you will never get Sydney back.
Scarred tissue for Complexity to deal with, but this round, it's a hard-hitting Complexity up the ramp into majority pistols. And that is one thing that I think Complexity have done a good job of, is not falling victim to these sorts of rounds, because if we want to lay it on thick to like the heartbreak and misery of Complexity's constant Counter-Strike endeavors, some of these rounds also end up going their opponent's way. This one looking good. They'll take Spinks out of the bomb site. They know about Mezzy. Rotators come through with the AK, but surely ZywOo can't kill everybody, right?
He's gonna surely die now.
Right.
Okay.
Elige gives the cover from short, makes sure they lock this in with 2.
Yeah.
Just, and as a North American, as a fan of Jason
And they've
Lake,
been there since the beginning.
20 years of Counter-Strike.
Well,
man.
I can't go back
Of
before
course.
CSGO personally. Maybe they don't do it with Cloud9, but the major
Hello. Goodbye.
Complexity Sydney, that would have been the first one. They're looking for one like that. Maybe we could start with a major. That'd be fine.
Like Gambit.
Exactly.
Nice
Well.
active play from Apex top middle. You know, if
Yeah,
there's
this will be
anything left.
This will be a hard round to lose here for Apex. He's got the flank, 3 players here ready to exact. How much time can they spend looking behind them?
Ah, another boost
Oh,
up
another
two.
one, man. Just running into these stacks.
Aha! Free for the taking. JT will give 1 kill back, but he is but a 1-man army. And I've heard those don't work out too well. Not much of an army at all. Still packing a punch, 2 kills to his name, but it is Vitality's first on the board. 3 players up. What do you mean, Launders? They've always worn these jerseys. What are you talking about?
No. They were definitely wearing the old school. Ooh. Nice. How impressive is that?
We all know how that one went. ZywOo. Yeah. Not gonna let Grim get into mid. ZywOo not wasting any time in this second map. Was cold at the start of Inferno, much like Elige.
Damn, these rotations are serious. I think they're just like... They really expected ZywOo to come back to A maybe,
Yeah, there's some certainty behind this one, huh, from Vitality?
Yeah, they feel very good about this.
A lot of boost back sight nowadays on A. Ooh! Hulzerk survives the shots.
Ooh, nice one.
Gets in with his second. Smoke wall, half of it. Flashes at a scope on the gap. A walk up short. The barrel in the shadow gives him away. JT snaps over as Hulzerk gives the cover he has to. Mezzi off the top ramp. Clears the player. Off ramp. Third kill from Mezzi.
He's got them all again.
A crash. He crashed.
Wait, what happened?
The last player ramp crashed out of the game. Full-blown exec. No challenge on the front of steps, so there's a lot of space for Complexity. Spinks and Mezzi content to just lean back and let them come into the attack. Elige, it's a double.
Whoa.
The nades went deep to stop the bomb cross. Luckily for Complexity, Elige has kept them in this.
Holy Mr. Molly.
Not ideal. Nades come out. Elige survives it. And as he looks over top of Orange Box, he will hide on quad and let Hulzerk walk forward. Third defender's Grim back on the ramp if needed. The insurance policy of this 3v3, there is still great utility for this retake out of Vitality. Here it comes. Molly, though, burning on Tetris, so Elige can hold on to his position, and he's got Hulzerk to offer up a double. ZywOo into the 1v2, but the time is against him. The time is so far gone, and Hulzerk's gonna post 3 frags off green.
12 and 2 is Hulzerk in this game.
Elige in the short. Versus just these pistols. Vitality starting to fumble on this map. Apex in the chaos of it all. ZywOo, he's been given a great chance. It's 3 separate Deagle kills, always in their back pocket.
Oh my
God. We get a round like this from Vitality.
No, that's how I think Grim is obviously in jeopardy. He's coming back to clear this. That's nice, but there's 2 CTs here and 1 gets the kill.
Hulzerk off to such a fantastic start in this second map. God, it's going to be a tough task to get the bomb back. First swing! Oh! Second headshot, all Hulzerk!
And he goes unspotted. He can get the bomb, get away. CT trying to figure out what he's trying to do, running back and forth to get it. But he's running the entire way. Flamesy can definitely cut him off by walking. And he's going to full commit as well.
He's got flashes. If he gives himself that for maybe the first challenge, maybe it can open the door for the cross. But he wants gun out. Looking for the duel. And no, sir. Flamesy doesn't waste a second. It's a great attempt from Hulzerk to even get bomb back, but Vitality across the board take a bow. Okay.
That main.
Keep this guy away from the players. Mac 10. Look at this charge. Oh, they want one back, huh? A little ferocious pace from Complexity, not letting Vitality sink in to this streak of rounds all too easily. Floppy and Grim to try and challenge back, and they are doing it in this bomb site. The straight up aggression with Mac 10 and pistols, but a nice active play around short side here. Mezzi is looking to chop off the 2, and he will catch them in the open. Potentially blindsiding Grim. Sure enough, Floppy hoping to just plant bomb at that point, but Spinks swiftly over top, and Vitality bouncing back. You know, you get a star performance coming through from Complexity. And if Grim's gonna take it up of pressure onto B site, Floppy will be caught climbing over, but not killed. Floppy's gonna try to charge in. Mezzi, the anchor of anchors in this B site, keeping himself in cover so well, but Elige will drop him. Hulzerk's here to help out. ZywOo, wow. Taken apart by Elige, and then we're gonna get that slow activation out of middle, so Grim is coming in to try and strike the kill down, and as bullets whiz by him, Flamesy nearly reacts, but a 2-round lead in the end, all thanks to that hot 5-round start. A headstrong Vitality charge. Floppy just stays tucked behind green, as do his enemies. Just feet from one another. Flamesy double headshot, can't get the third. It's Elige to respond right back. But now you've got ZywOo leaning on the P250, and he is so clean with this pistol. Not to mention Elige taken down to a quarter health. So Hulzerk's gonna have to keep on doing the heavy lifting. And as he gets a chance versus ZywOo, they're gonna boost on construction. An angle that could definitely catch a player off. But They have to unravel it, now pushing inwards. Halzert's on the reload. Mezzi chooses not to go swinging. Just looking to hang on. He will with a lead. And a snap back over to Halzert. A 180 spin for second pistol.
Yeah, that's disgusting from the rookies.
Man, they're in the right position. Flash only finds the one. And the pistols take 2 kills. All things considered, it ain't half bad. USP almost getting Apex over the line, but we are all tied up thanks to second pistol going the way. Let's see what Complexity CT side has to say. Early contact.
Perfect swing.
And it is Grim's duel to win. Multiple bodies out middle. Elige almost caught there, but still doing a good job of keeping himself in the cover so that he can keep his nades out. He'll lose his support, smoked off on elevator. Elige trying to hang on here. Grim, oh!
Dude, and that molly.
What a shot.
Forward.
Spinks gives the cover necessary. Floppy picks up one. The CT challenge has gotten through, and that's going to catch him off.
Okay.
ZywOo snaps back into the spawn. Man advantage for Cole nonetheless. Floppy has held off the front side of this site, and as he calls JT back into spawn, ZywOo is creeping away from all this. JT, though, will stop the bomb in its tracks, and Floppy posts a multi-frag to get Cole's lead right back.
That was a real crazy situation.
Comes right back out. That's audio given over. Halzert knows that they have run through fire. And he gets tagged down. Great flashbang. Gives JT all he needs to go swinging out. He'll take a second down and burn to a crisp. But man advantage maintained. Deep position out of Elige. Oh my god. Okay.
They're going for the boost.
This is definitely something that could blindside Floppy. Sure enough, walks right back into it.
The smoke is early. No CT can fight against it.
I think it went too deep.
Oh, Elige will throw his nade. Now they know exactly where he's standing.
He's looking to hang on, but no, Spinks. A second headshot in this 2v4.
Oh man, a nade right there. They're exploding mid. They thought they maybe would go slowly.
Grim has managed to get past Apex with nades out. Grim ahead of all this. The retake already being found.
Okay.
And it's nothing out of Apex. All he did was carry that bomb and plant it for Spinks. This would be 4 kills from Spinks in the 2v4. He keeps his head down, jumps up,
Okay.
gets slain by Grim, who in back-to-back rounds on this B site has
Saved
something to be proud of.
So, it's a handshake. They both know what they're looking for.
Yep, and there's more bodies here for the defense.
Well, that works out quite well.
And then you have to ask yourself, was the risk worth it? You've now lost ZywOo, and that's just going to unleash Halzert. With ZywOo dead, he decides he can dominate the territory, jump out of Floppy, at a deep nade to try and finish Mezzi. Huge shadow advantage for Halzert. He's queued up the kill to Spinks, and this is Complexity's 12th, guaranteed.
Wow.
This time they will have 5 map points from the CTs, so Vitality crawl forward.
Oh yeah.
JT ready. Ooh, even while somewhat blind. ZywOo is working with the Galil of all things, so this is a desperate one for Vitality. This is a different He'll be very Swiss and land somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, true. Forgot about that.
Floppy's got a nice deep angle here, but ZywOo cracks it open.
Wait a second.
With a Galil of all things. We said, how many of these rounds would it take to shut Vitality down? 5 to play with. And Elige saw you quad. Will not waste a moment. With ZywOo down, the chances start to slip away.
These are 2 good players to have.
We had a great clutch from Mezzi earlier on, but now he's down for the count, and a struggling Spinks in a 1v3 with all of Complexity charging at him. A third map needed. Complexity rebound. A sigh of relief after a heartbreaking loss back on Inferno. Vertigo. And that map was exploited to Vitality's favor as Elige found no impact across the opening map. A recovery on Vertigo for himself and Complexity. And Halzert will kick this off. That P2000's been looking real good.
He's got some good pistol rounds now in this series already.
Strong defense pushing out. Spinks waiting for this aggression, but Grim's going to clear him out.
How the hell do you get that kill? Push him back with still lots of time. And the CTs, they can move forward if they want to, or just chill.
Is he coming in? Oh, Halzert hits him with the drive-by. Totally turning their attention over. This is looking like a clean sweep. Apex, P250 finds nothing.
Wow,
5 standing from Complexity. Cummings and SMGs here in round number 3. Vitality's first rifle round. Eyeing up this B side again. Layered defense. And it is Grim.
Oh, Grim. Is he aware of the timing right now?
Oh God, he's got
he still got the kill with no health.
Insane. Elish, full bar, dies out. Grim has been softened up. Flash is good. And Grim's gun starts to go empty. JT's gonna fall. Holzerk shaves Apex off the crossover, and they have forced Flames to the clutch, but Floppy didn't waste a moment on that water flank.
That was excellent.
We hit the minute mark, and Vitality really don't have too much to show for it. Elish burning, forced into the fight. Nice counter utility there to get him into the open, and that's something to pull on if you're Vitality.
Had that perfect lineup. No place to stand.
Smoke in the front of Dark. JT looking to hold on to this. And Complexity starting to prod at the back of Vitality's rotation. They will take this into the B site. 3 players on long. And JT very much on his own at the moment. Grim is back towards Temple. JT's gonna have to do something. Grim comes out, can't stop the cross to jail. And for that reason, Flamesy opening up on site. The Aug's gonna betray Floppy. Zywoo gets the better of him. And as Grim slides down to site, there's a lot of coverage here. He wants to open up the smoke, go hunting. Holzerk catches the player pillar. You've got Zywoo in the open, and then the planter close on site. That's 2 out of Holzerk, who is 10-1. And as that wrap goes around the pillar, Holzerk swapping spots on the obelisk has gone unchecked. Apex is hunting, and he will find him turned.
Oh my God, is that the play? That is the play. All the boost, man. Get creative.
And we've seen different versions of it in the site already, giving Elish vision over smoke earlier on. This is a round with less to work with. High pressure spot here for Floppy. He may not realize they are there. Can he get off? Yep. In behind cover. And as they open the smoke, he'll peel Mezzy off this round. 5v3 with lesser guns.
Yeah, they...
Floppy hanging on for dear life. The flash. Nicely done. All you could really ask of him to do. It is queued up an excellent hold here for the CTs. Zywoo, though, that X Factor, as always, goes deep, missed shot. And that kill right there from Grim seals the 5th for Cole. 3 up, and all of a sudden...
This is a full pop coming into the site. They're trying to make it a fake, but it doesn't scare them.
Just torn to pieces. 5-7's good from JT. Peek out Dark, perfection. Holzerk, missed shot, but so be it. He'll follow up with the 3rd, and that is the 6-1 lead. Just a bad omen of things to come. More utility unraveling this forward setup. Flamesy comes in. He'll get 1 again. More nades, more pressure for JT to deal with, but he holds. There's that Dark fight that could be coming out. Zywoo's trying to spam. JT's just got to keep himself on the pillar.
His head's off the wheel at this point. He's got this impenetrable pillar. Spinks shoots back at through him.
Yep.
But they know the split's still coming in.
Rotate. They come out. Temple taken over. Elish able to catch Zywoo. Spinks through the smoke again. Oh, hold on. Elish was right there on the line.
He's looking for his timing.
Spinks decides not to shoot. Elish will take his teammate out, and Spinks this entire time has been stuck outside of this smoke. Once he gets vision, he's going headhunting versus 2 low complexity players. Up close is the second. It is Elish pinned against the wall. It is Spinks on 36 health. Oh! 4 kills deep. Bask in the beauty of the chiseled beast.
Ooh, and the staggered smoke.
Now they're going to go for the double B fight. This could be the 2v1 against Spinks.
Yeah.
But he stays tucked in. And in the pistol, they cleared him from this spot. But on the fallback, oh, JT will win the duel.
Ooh, that was a good setup from Spinks, but he doesn't grab it. Now they can start to lead in.
And they have given up all the control on A because they didn't see anything there, but the T's are indeed already on the site. Mezzy finally coming through with some impact.
Holzerk finds 1.
Grim isn't too far off. Flamesy's lurk to Holzerk could be huge. Does it reopen the possibility of a ruck back to B? No, they're going to keep fighting forward off of Mezzy's anchor in A. Camera occupied. Heaven owned by Elish, but he gets hit by the smoke, so they know it. He's close.
Yeah, the CTs have started to split up because they didn't see the bomb.
Gap on camera. Grim tries to exploit it. T's coming out on top with man advantage. JT wins that fight towards B, but he's not close enough to pressure off the plant. So once he arrives, it is 2 guns in head, ready to rock. He keeps himself crouched down beneath it. Back fountain player ready for the swing.
Oh, Mezzy lets him go above.
JT
doesn't know how far Flamesy could have gotten to, and and Mezzy will do the rest. Whew, nicely done, and the flank catch was also massive on Holzerk. craft these moments. They've been able to pull the rotations.
Oh, wow. Okay, fast push. Gets them 1 kill, but costs them 2 deaths.
The bomb's going to be... Oh my god, the bomb takes a really strange route, actually. Floppy gets 1. He doesn't know if it's the player who was running away, but it is going towards the site that Complexity wanted to.
One more chance for the North Americans to just scrape a 7th onto their side, spam through smoke, and the SMGs can't quite stop them. Here comes the AK, big chance for Floppy. Off the side of Pillar, he gets 2. But he finds himself 1v1 versus the best. ZywOo planting backside. Floppy swings and catches him! Oh, no way!
Yo.
It is a wacky waving, arm flailing Floppy to post that 7th to Cole.
Vitality, on the other hand, are one of the few teams that have figured out CT Anubis sometimes.
Yeah, man, this line, if it gets held, or if Complexity can keep thriving in the pistols, that's the big question here. Enough of a defense, but a T-side getting stopped on the approach. ZywOo no longer blind. Looking for a little more here. Flamesy trying to catch a 2nd, but they'll take this as a chance to depart.
And he'll be the extra man coming over. Let's see if he can find a headshot angle to make up for his lack of HP.
They're moving. They're moving into the fight. Caught in the open. Down towards Dark. Spinks will get into cover, but he's lost his players on the site. Falling further back, they're going to go for the chase. They at least take back the room from him. Bombs planted. And Vitality's rotation comes by way of Long and Temple. This is going to leave Holzerk in the pocket. Caught out by Flamesy, who started this thriving pistol over on A. Grimm's chance taken back. It's Flamesy at a scorched earth on this B site once he arrives.
Yeah, that's right.
3 defenders inside of B site and a whole swarm of Vitality players coming at them. They've lost one side. Holzerk, great scout shot. Floppy. It's a back turn to him, and with it, an easy entry.
Oh my god. They steal this back out of the pistol, denying the conversion. The one-time Vitality get it when it matters. It's off the total main split. It's very hard to scale into camera, essentially.
Ooh, JT in the water. Spinks with the SMG for the wide swing. ZywOo then caught. That could have been the kills back for Holzerk.
Damn, he goes back.
Right now, Flamesy MP9 pressed against Smoke. 2 Ts here, but he's not going to let them cross.
He's doing the impossible right now. 19 and 11 for Flamesy with all the worst guns. Pistols, SMGs, you name it.
Elige looking to take it back somewhat. Grimm finds timing in middle. Dodge the flash. Elige has got him against the wall. This is a recovery.
They can claw this back.
This is a 2v5 with a smoke in middle. This Opper is isolated with a molly in front of him. Grimm is going to get chased down. Nice pressure out of middle from Spinks. But what about Elige?
45 seconds. He has to search for a kill. Can't plant a bomb. Knows that he's covered. Will the CTs give it to him?
Mid-fight's there. Tries to snap to the reaction he anticipates out of bricks. That's 2 players in storage and 1 out towards mid.
ZywOo with an op on the line.
Close corner held by Mezzi. Op shot lands. That should be the damage that gets this over. Elige will go for the bomb plant. Faking it once. Trying to elicit a rotation. Sure enough, ZywOo puts his head on a silver platter.
Don't play with him.
SMG and Deeg in hand. Spinks getting closer. Elige in the open. They chase him. His gun's out. They're right there on the angle. And Elige now down to 8. He thinks he's close. And the SMG will thrive. Spinks makes sure there's no cracks in this hold. And a persistent threat in this E-box. Spinks is going to go back at it. JT with the Deeg. Mezzi's got the clean double and a fallback into the site that goes uncontested from long. Apex, whoa. Could get caught on the repeat. He's got a teammate close pillar. He's got a molly to keep them out.
Yeah, they do know Mezzi's there in this position, I think. One smoke, one flash here between Floppy and Holzerk. And I don't think Vitality have to be too scared. But you know what? The way that they're playing the site is pretty vanilla, right? Like when we contrast that to what we saw from Complexity, I think that's a more modern and effective way of playing it. And
timing could work because, yes, sure, Flames is pushing out on long A, but they're going to try to cross. Ooh, nicely timed peek out of Mezzi. Apex makes sure Floppy can't get away, and Holzerk dies empty-handed. Rock solid from Vitality's B-hold.
Yeah.
Not even a trusty Deeg for JT. Just 4 Glocks walking through smoke silently. They're going to get close. AK coverage from Apex is good. Makes sure there's no wild antics.
Oh, yeah.
And Vitality established that 9-8 lead.
Yeah.
Flashes come through, and long will be beneath the feet of Cole. They're going in. Oh!
How?
The jumping M4 stabilizing just in time. At the very least, Holzer trades, but at what cost? He's so low. And again, it is Spinks ahead of the op, which is then prepared, but not able this time to deal with Holzer. And considering he's on 11 health, that's a hell of a shot. Spinks into the AWP is solo B.
The complexity's comfort zone, but the push. Oh, but it's not denied.
But now they're going to be thinking more so about E-Box, but
they know that Grim's not lurking in that position, right? They've still got enough people here to hold on to this. The op shot's easy.
And it all falls on Holzer. They're still concerned that he could be down in dark. Off peaks long. Holzer falling out to his favorite weapon as Spinks holds on.
Wow. Are we looking at another series that Complexity could have won 3 times over? Flamesy again on Floppy.
I mean, what more do you have to ask from him? It's on this pressure. JT will crack open smoke. It's good damage on Spinks. Would have hurt it. So yeah, for sure, he'll try to get into the corner, but the flash support out of ZywOo is great. We do get this mid walkout in a moment where middle is open for the taking. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And Complexity reek of that desperation. Trying to find a new route to pressure one half of this map. Apex keeping his head down. Up shot doesn't find him. Holds off on the frag grenade until they snip into camera. That is great amounts of damage, but he loses his support. They do break through with
now,
bomb.
Yeah, it's suddenly a retake. Halzerk will dive to plant. Smoke goes up in heaven. Are they going to shoot the situation? They want to push through, get this thing started.
It's a retake demanded of Vitality, and with such little health here for the T's, Holzer, why not, as a glass cannon, try to make something happen?
There's such low HP between two players. Halzerk has to hit this shot, do or die.
They're trying to hold back just in case the aggression comes out. Now Mezzy walks in, and Holzer lands the op shot. It's a big chance, offered back, Grim, he will fall. The one kill that has been found in this retake, and with minimal HP, wow. Complexity will finally get one on the board.
Unanswered trade in the site. Apex nearly finishes off 2 kills with his first spray and the follow-up grenade. It's still a pretty opulent Vitality here. They've got money to buy no matter what happens this round. Complexity will have to earn this the hard way. Elish goes down at first. Halzerk tried to help him. They've given up E-Box. Split is starting to take.
Oh, it's not far off. Here it comes though. Oh, he gets his gun back out. But now Messi's pinned against the wall. Spinks burns Floppy. The rotate scrambling out from long. They want to get Mezzy into the open so that Grim can deal with him, which he will. We're going to get a bridge drop by the looks of it. Or is it a late lurk? Because they've got the time to wrap this all the way around. He's going to open the smoke, but he misses his shot. And Flamesy all the while inching ever closer. Holzer taken down to 19 HP. He tries to press his luck against the wall, but slowly but surely the flames just keep burning brighter, and that will force him into the open, so Vitality take their 12.
They've got it.
Oh no! Leg spotted, but Elish will bring it back.
Basket set up in a perfect spot with ZywOo behind him as well. Looks like Vitality are reading that this ends towards him, and they take him out. Still an op here, however.
Solid cover from Holzer. Not just the op, but Mezzy's support as well. But you can see that slight concern for middle, right?
Yeah.
Not wanting to get burned by what cracked open this site last time. ZywOo's op is a miss, and he gets caught out in the open. Ooh. Double kill entry and a scorched A site. There is nothing there to stop them. 5 strong. Complexity, no strangers to a challenging game of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, that's true. That was a nice round, man. I mean, that was a good point of contact that Apex found off the bridge.
Done.
Got so much damage off on Halzerk, but guess he needed to finish him.
But opening kill again. 2 back-to-back, 5 versus 4 to Complexity's favor. Something that was so elusive throughout the struggle of this T side.
Yeah, if it's Flames you want to kill.
Got Vitality scared.
After a kill. But they have been failing to get the kill up until now, and somehow Flamesy finds a timing, man.
On his own.
This guy has been a mercenary for Vitality. How much support does he need, if any?
So low hold. However, Elish comes back. Flamesy with everything to do. He is 2 kills deep, but he has to forego control of the bomb site. He comes back at the Heaven Peak. Dangerous game to take that shot. Here comes the camera pressure fast. Off the flash. Flamesy comes in with a 3rd. How much more does he have to do? Zywoo along the wall, JT keeps his head down, they are scared, and JT has been cleared. Holzerk in with a chance to clutch, snaps the shot up, but misses critically, and Flamesy will push them forward.
That's 4 pickoffs. That's 4 pickoffs, and the map won, and they win it. Flamesy, the player who came onto this team as an Ember.